Hiya, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home. Hope you're all well. Going to join me today for Fitness Pilates half-an-hour class. So, sorry, a couple of seconds late there, so we're just going to go straight into it. It's just a half an hour working on your core, strengthening back exercises and a little bit of mobility. So, nice and relaxing, no high impact exercises. All you need is either a mat, or even your rug, anything, and maybe a little drink of water just in case you want to have a drink. Create a little bit of space around you and work within your means. So if anything feels too difficult, then just take it down, make it easier, have a rest whenever you need a rest. And it's always good, as I said, to have water close at hand. You might not need it, but it's good to have a drink. And hopefully we'll have some nice relaxing music on and work out together. So just concentrate on breathing in through the nose if you can, breathing out through the mouth, and not holding your breath is the main thing. So if you forget about the breathing, so long as you're not holding your breath, that's the main thing. And just starting off now, so we're just going to start standing. Just tilt this back a tiny bit. So, if you think of your posture, think of sinking your shoulders down, drawing the tummy in, so the belly button is pulling in tight, feet hip width apart, so your feet, so toes, hips, knees in line, shoulders down, and then think about the breathing. So we're just going to lift one arm up on in-breath, breathe in through the nose, lift the arm, stretch up, lift the crown of the head, and breathe out and take the arm down. Breathing in through the nose, lifting up, breathing out, taking it down. Both arms lifting up, deep breath in, really stretch to lengthen the spine, and breathing out and come down. And if you can come right onto toes when you lift up the next one, up onto toes, stretch nice and high, and slowly bringing it back down. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Lifting one knee, so lift the knee nice and high and hold. Try and get your balance, hips level, and on out breath, kick out. So breathe out and in. If you don't want to kick out, tap down and up, down and up. Breathe out and in, and then change legs. Lift the knee, get the hips level, don't sink down on the hips, and on out breath, kick out, in breath back. Nice and controlled, higher the knee, harder it is. Lift or tap. And now I want you to just check your balance. So we want to be lifting the knee up to the front, and on out breath we're just going to take the leg behind, lengthen the leg out and drop the chest down, head in line with the spine. I'm only looking up to see that you can see me, and nice and slowly bring that back down. Lift the knee up nice and high. Take a deep breath in through the nose, breathe out, sink down, slowly bring that leg controlled back. We'll do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out, and breathing in, and changing legs. You might find your balance is a little bit different on both sides, so it's just a good way to work on your bad side. So deep breath in, and breathing out, slowly bring it back, and knee high. As you sink down, you might only be here, or you might be right down and back up. The higher you lift the leg, you'll feel the supporting leg working hard. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And breathe in, bring that back down nice and slow. Roll the shoulders, big circles, squeeze right back. Breathe in as you lift to the front, Breathe out as you squeeze. One more. Take that the other way. Breathe it in and breathing out. And then reach to the side, split the legs a little bit wider apart. Draw the belly button in and take a breath in as you stretch out and back. So inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale and in and out. And then sit back, feet up width apart again. Think of good posture. Think of a chair being too far away. And as you breathe in, you want to sit back, bend the knees, lift the arms, and just hold that lengthening of the spine, crown lifting up and back up. Breathing in, really pause for a couple of seconds and breathe out. And now we're going to just take the arms forward. As we dip down, we touch the floor, lift the leg behind, so you might just want to come back and up, or you might want to come all the way down. So lift the arms, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, draw the tummy in, slowly take that down, and slowly come back up. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out, tummy in tight, draw navel to spine, lifting, control this back leg. So you don't want to be coming straight back down, you want to come back nice and slow. So the other side, so we're lifting up, taking a deep breath in, breathe out, and breathe in, leg comes back down nice and controlled. Take a deep breath in, and if you're wobbling all over the place, just keep practicing. Keep pulling the tummy in really, really, really tight, so that will give you core strength. And again, nice and slow, and nice and controlled as I lose my balance. And sometimes, if you can focus on a little spot, it'll give you better balance. So as you saw, when I'm lifting here, I should be looking down, but if I lift my head up, sometimes that can just throw your balance. So try and just think sometimes if you're doing balance work to pinpoint a little spot that you're looking at. So we're just going to take it down to the floor, take a deep breath in, and drop the head down, drop the chin down, reach to the floor, and a breath in, and on exhale, just tie me in, lifting up, arching the back, head comes up last, and a little shoulder roll. And the next one, we come all the way down, take a deep breath in, breathe out, sink down, roll down. Walk out the hands. If you have bent legs or straight legs, all is fine. And then take it into your perfect plank. So hands are underneath the shoulders and feet on toes, tummy up and head in line with the spine. So you're looking down, head is an extension of your spine, so long neck. And if it's too difficult, knees to floor, keep drawing up that tummy. So think of the belly button on a little string, pull up tight towards the ceiling, don't let the belly button drop. And really, really lift the tummy. So we're just going to do a little tap out to the side. So we're going to tap one leg out and back in, and then the other leg just out and back. Breathe out and in, out and in. If this is too difficult, come down onto the knee and just tap. So we're just tapping same leg to the same side. So breathe in, out and in, out and in. And bring your knees down, slide the bottom back towards the heels, arms in front, or they can be relaxed. Head to floor, Sit back into child pose. Let the body relax. The back to stretch. And we're going to come back up. So we want to come onto fours, hands under shoulders and knees are under hips. So we'll just do a catch stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and arch up. Lift the spine, lift the back to the ceiling, tuck the head under. And as you breathe in, let the tummy drop down towards the floor. Let the bottom and the head lift. And breathe out. And breathe in. And come back to center point. So we're just going to lift opposite arm and leg. So take a deep breath in, extend opposite arm and leg. Extend the thumb up towards the ceiling, toes in line with your bottom. And we're just going to bend this leg, so bending in and back out. If you lose your balance, you can just take both hands onto the floor. So we're just lengthening, curling in and extend. Curl and extend. Curl and extend. And then we're going to keep that foot bent in. And if you can, take the hand around. You might need to lift the chest. Hold the foot, give a little stretch. And if you can't grab your foot, you might need to use a little strap. And let that foot come back down. Changing sides. So we're lifting opposite arm and leg. So lifting. And again, thumbs up. Get the spine long. Toes pointing, head in line with the spine. And then curl in and back out, extend. So curl and extend. Curl. So breathing in, breathing out. In and out. In and hold that leg bent in. Try and come round and just stretch. Lift the chest. And come back down. So we're going to come up onto the knees. Going to take one leg out to the side. So nice pointy toe, arms lengthened. Lift the crown of the head, get that spine to lengthen, draw belly button in. So you really want to get this big long spine. Take a deep breath in and twist down. So we're coming down slowly, controlling till fingertips touch the floor, and then we lift the chest right up, arm up. Really lift. And then we're going to just get the hand and the toe to lift together and back, and if you want to take it above your head for an extra little stretch. Breathe out and in. You can come back just to center. You can lift as high as is comfortable with the leg. Try and make sure it's even, so your shoulder is in line with the hip, and we're aiming to get right over into this big stretch. And breathing out and in, out and in, out and in. And if you can, take the hand flat and stand the other leg back into side plank. Now if this is too difficult, I've got one foot in front of the other. You can come down onto a knee on the floor again. You can come down onto your elbows and do your side plank, which gives you maybe a little bit better balance. So one of your choice. We are lifting high. I'm now sliding my foot on top of the other one, which makes it a bit harder. So you can do either or. and lifting. Excellent. Now if you want to lift this leg up and down, that will make it harder. So your choice. You might want to stay where you are. You can have your knee on the floor. We're still smiling. Not as easy as it looks. So whichever one you are doing, just make sure you're enjoying it. It's Happy Friday. And make sure the shoulder is back. So nice long limbs. And hold. And then let your body sink back to the floor. And we're bringing the legs side saddle. So the legs are bent to one side. So I'm just going to take it into a little stretch. Stretching and coming back. And again, stretch. So small change, I'm just going to hook my hand onto my ankle, and then I'm going to breathe out as I come over, and I can use this hand to draw my body over. So I'm coming back, and on out breath, such a lovely stretch up this waist. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. One more. Breathing out. I'm breathing in. And then we're going to come round onto the other side. So back onto your knees. Extend the toe. Nice long leg. Think about lifting your chest. Arms out. Head lifting. So nice long spine. Take a deep breath in, stretch the fingers and slowly control it. Come down nice and slow till the fingertips are on the floor. Then lift the chest up, arm up to ceiling. And we breathe out and we lift and breathe in. And you can take this, don't forget, above your head and over. So you get really a nice long stretch onto the waist. Breathing out and in, out and in, out through the mouth. Exhale, inhale, stretch, exhale, inhale, and then I'm going to come down onto my hand. So you can either stay on this knee or you can stand it back into your side plank. Foot in front of the other, or if you want to now make this harder, one foot on top, shoulder is back directly above the other shoulder, lifting up onto the knee if it's too difficult, and you can lift. Now when you lift this leg up and down without kicking my tree, don't allow your hip to drop. So we're just lifting and lowering. Breathing out and in. So this is bringing a nice colour to my cheeks. Woo, heating up, getting hot. Even though these are nice and controlled exercises, they do take the heart rate up. Breathe out and in, and out and in, and let the body come back down. Bend those legs and sit. So sit in side saddle. And then we're going to stretch. So we're just going to hand on the floor. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And in. And breathe out. And then this hand I can hook underneath. So that gives me a little bit of a grip to draw myself over. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, and really enjoy that stretch. And breathe in, and breathe out, and in, and out, and in, and bring your feet forward to the front. So we're just gonna do a little lean back. So arms forward, take a deep breath in, team, breathe out, draw the tummy in, and hold that stomach tight. So drawing the belly button down, allowing the hips to kind of almost roll into centre. So drawing your hip bones together. And if you want to make this harder, you can lift these legs. So hips and knees, ankles and knees in line together. And we are just stretching up. And if you want to make this harder, you can take the legs up. So the legs are nice and long. You're holding, whichever, if it's easier to take your hands on the floor and then come back in and try and just have a few little attempts and just build up your strength. And then I'm going to cross hands and toes. So we are lifting nice and high. And then I'm taking that down slowly. Back up. Ooh. And maybe not. So now we're going to do a little switch. So we're rolling down and then grabbing your knee and switching legs. So you can have a high switch or a low switch, but we want to breathe out and in, out and in. And if you draw up towards the knee, you'll get a tighter crunch onto this tummy. Breathe out, in. Breathe out and in. Long legs. And then I'm going to hold up, bent legs, hands to temples, and add that little twist. Important to twist opposite shoulder up. So you really do get the obliques to work on your crunch. So breathe out and in, out and in. Knees above your hips, guys. Push. If this is too difficult, you can have your foot on the floor and just work through it nice and slow. And now we're going to speed that up. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out, breathe in, breathe out, in, out. And roll back and forth. Just to mobilize the spine, take that into a long stretch. Arms and legs lengthen. Get that big stretch in, nice to stretch. And then we're going to just roll over onto the tummy, so rolling over, and then we're just going to bring the hands back at the side of the body, elbows underneath the shoulders. And then we're going to draw the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulders down away from the ears. And if you want to take that into a bigger stretch, you can push up. Just stretch. Really lengthens the tummy muscles, abdominals, but works into the lower back. Back nice and slow. And push, whichever you're on. Just make sure you're comfortable. Don't ever work to the point of pain. And back. And just push back up onto fours. And then we're going to come down onto your elbows. So we're going to do an elbow plank, and then just a couple, and then we'll be finishing off. So coming down onto elbows, elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Stand back, drop your bottom down, tummy in, so up tummy, head in line with the spine. And we're going to twist up to ceiling. In breath, out breath, inhale, exhale, in, and exhale, and inhale, and back and hold. And then we're going to push up on out breath onto the hands. So we breathe in, out, out, and breathe in, in. Breathe in, out, and in. Try not to wobble the hips. Keep the head in line with the spine. Navel to spine. And pushing on out breath. And in breath. Out. You can do this from the knees. If it's too difficult, just from your knees. Keeping going. And push back, sit back. And thanks if you joined me today. Let the spine relax. Body heavy. And we're just going to bring the legs forward. If you want to sit a cushion underneath your bottom, then you can. We're going to stretch out the back. Out breath, interlock your fingers, push out, rock the head forward. In breath, hold. Out breath, push. In breath, hold. Out breath, push. And take that behind. So when your arms come behind, you don't want to be leaning into it. You want to stay nice and tall, and you want to sink the shoulders down. So you might not be able to lift very high. Go within your means and try if you can. On out breath, you gradually lift. In breath, you hold. Out breath, we lift. In breath, hold. Out breath, lift. Excellent stretch for the front of the shoulders, the chest. And then we're going to just do a little twist. So we're drawing one foot in and one leg is bent, pulling back that foot and behind. Now you can either just use the knee to draw yourself back. You can bring your elbow over your knee and hook the hand onto the hip. And we're just twisting. Don't overstretch. Try and look back over your shoulder, so you're looking backwards. Getting the spine to twist. And then we're going to change legs. Bring that other leg in. Bent knee in front. You can have hand behind and either just draw nice and gently and twist, or bring the elbow over and knee pushing away as you look over. And bring it back in, bring your feet together and just drop the knees down towards the floor on out breath. In breath, hold. Well, I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed that today. Nice to stretch the body, work the core, and just concentrate as well on your breathing, because it helps to kind of calm your body and mind. Really push. And then we're just going to roll the knees back in, roll onto the knees, and just stand back with the knees onto the toes, curl down, and just lift that bottom towards the ceiling. Now you might want to just tread, so you're kind of walking like a little moonwalk here. Or you might want to sink your heels down and push down the chest. Tilt the head up so you're looking towards your tummy. Really draw the chest down and bottom up. And then walk it back nice and slow towards your feet. Let the body hang. And on next out breath, as you exhale, draw belly button in. Think about each vertebrae, stacking back up nice and slowly, one on top of the other. Nice and slow, head last. Think of that long head, long neck. Sink the shoulders down. Bring the shoulders up on in breath. Sink them down on out breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Give a little twist. Let the arms swing out. Let them tap the waist as you twist round. Let the toe lift as you twist. And take that almost nice and slow till you come back to centre. And hopefully you feel a little bit better now, and have a little drink. Go on, have a fabulous weekend. Hope you're getting organised, and Christmas is just around the corner, so although a different one for me this year, so I'll not be heading home. But as it is, hope you are staying well, and if you are at work, back at work, then that's great. But if you're not, stay strong, stay focused, do some exercise and stay healthy and well. But thanks so much. Take care, have a wonderful weekend, and I shall see you next week. Hope you join the rest of the classes and enjoy. Thank you. Bye.